I hope you all are good and fine at your places. I am your physical education teacher, Vikrant Shukla. Okay, so class, in this class video, we continue our Unit 4, Physical Education and Sports for CWSI. Okay, class. So in previous class video, I am telling about what is the types of disabilities and the natures, needs, also the causes of their disabilities. So basically, in previous class, I am telling the types of disabilities basically ADHD, uh, SPD, ASD, ODD, and OCD. Okay. So in this class video, we're talking about our new topics or new points to related Unit 4. So okay, class. So today topic is basically first topic is we talking about it is uh, disabilities equalities. Okay, so what is the first topic we're talking about is disabilities equalities. Okay, then second topic we're talking on discussing about its advantage of physical activity for children with special needs. Okay, then third topic we discuss about strategy to make physical activity accessible for children with special needs. Okay, class. So one by one, I'm telling the all, uh, explaining the all topics, and also the telling the what is the and advantage, benefits, and equalities, and also the what is the strategy to making this physical activity for children with special needs. So class, let's start the class. So our first topic is disabilities equalities. Okay, so basically the disability equality is like a set of guidelines, like dealing specifically which how to approach a person with disabilities. Okay, it means how to approaching with disabled persons. Then before knowing about disabilities equalities, it is essential to understand cretin based things, such as if someone has a disabilities, so don't assumes, so he and she needs help, and uh, just like adults with disabilities want to relate treated as an independent person. Okay, so offer help only if the person with disabilities seems to be needed. Okay, then physical contact should be avoided, and always speak directly to the person with disabilities, not to her, his her friend person. So person with disability are the best judge to the way they can or do. Okay, so basically disability equality is related to your to behave, how to behave or how to talk, and to with a disabled persons is related to disabilities equalities. So in this disability equality there are some journals daily sorry some general disability equalities. Okay, so I'm telling the one by all equalities of general disabilities. So first is always put the person first. Just example, say person with disabilities rather than disabled persons, always avoid the outdated word like just like we using this type word handicap, retard, physically challenged, or differently ables. Okay, so for example we're taking refer to person who blind, so rather than blind persons. Okay, we calling this. Then second, general disabilities equalities in case of introduction to person with disabilities. it is operated to shake hands. Okay, it means if we introducing disabled person, so first you shaking hand, then start talking. Okay, when you meet a person with visual impairment, always identify yourself and others who may be with you. Okay, then learning or hanging on a person wheelchair should always be avoided because such act is generally considered annoying. In fact, the chair is the part of the personal body space of the person who use it. The next general disability equality is always listen carefully as well attentively when you are having conversation with a person who has difficulty in speaking. So have patience and wait the person to finish rather than correcting or speaking for the person. So generally ask short question that require short answers. Okay, so basically this is the related the disability to how to behaving with a disabled person. So there are many types of disabled persons. So according to disabilities, you like behaving. If someone not walking properly or using wheelchair, so you will be avoiding playing with his wheelchair, and also not doing any kind of uh, work or any kind of things, their things will be hurt the disabled persons. Okay, then if someone person are blind, then they don't know recognize you, so you will tell your name and also telling about yourself, then the person will recognize you. Okay, so this kind of work will basically doing we are doing in disabilities equalities with disabled persons. So there is many equalities are there, general disabilities, and also in disabilities equalities there are the according to disabilities there are others equalities are there, just like some the disabilities of the blindness, short structures, or mentally disturbed disabilities, this kind of disabled persons. Okay, so this is the disabilities equalities. About 2 point is advantage of physical activity for children with special needs. Okay, so basically we know the how the physical activity will be giving the advantage, giving the benefits the person or the disabled person. So basically physical activity play a significant or positive role in the life, uh, in the person's life. Okay, so just like there is a wealth of evidence to support physical activity for children with disabilities. So during the past three decades, a number of studies have revealed that physical activity result in improved functional status and quality of life among children with special needs. So there is some uh, according to Department of Health and Human Service USA, according to him, so physical activity generally refers to movement that enhance health. Okay, so it means that movement of the body that use energy. Walking, running, dancing, swimming, yoga, and gardening are few example of physical activity for children with special needs. Okay, or disabled persons. So for health benefits, physical activity should be moderate or vigorous intensity. So exercise is a type of physical activity that plan and structures, lifting weight, taking aerobic classes, and playing on sports team are example of exercise. Okay, so basically this is about the advantage of physical activities for children with special needs. So there is some advantage of physical activities. So first advantage of physical activity is physical improvements. Okay, so first is physical improvements. So in physical improvement, basically uh, children who suffer from conjunctive disabilities, uh, just like to suffer for physical impairment as well. And these children have substantial problem with motor skill in hopping, jumping. Okay, so in physical activities can help these individual to develop fundamental motor and physical fitness skills. These activity improve the level of well-being and also the physical health. Okay, then physical activity enhance the hand-eye coordination, flexibility, strength, endurance, and even the cardiovascular efficiency. Okay, so these activity helps children with disability to fight back against the problems, just like obesity and lifestyle disease. So physical activity helping the maintaining the healthier bones, destiny, and better overall fitness. So okay, so basically we know how to help or how what is the advantage of physical improvement in through physical activities. Okay, class. Then second advantage of physical activities, mental improvements. Okay, so mental improvements. So basically, mental improvement we know is related to your mind. Okay, so through physical activity, uh, your mental development going. So physical activities are not only for good for a child's body, but they are beneficial for their mind too. Okay, so physical activity not only good for the child's body, but these are beneficial for their mind. Okay, so physical activity improves general mood and wellness of child with special needs. Okay, so through physical activity, the person's mind development, like reflections, understanding, or uh, vision, this kind of development through physical activities going. Okay, then third number advantage of physical activity is self-esteem. Okay, so through physical activity, uh, with children with special needs, just like beneficial, such activities like a development sense of self-esteem and also self-confidence. So also the interaction and involvement with other students is physical activity help to giving children a sense of acknowledgement and confidence. Okay, so this is the third number advantage of physical activity, self-esteem. Then fourth number is reduce the level of anxiety, stress, and depression. So through physical activity may help in reducing the level of anxiety, stress, and depression of children with disabilities. Okay, then fifth number is conjunctive benefits. So uh, the physical activity basically leads to conjunctive skills improvement in children with disabilities. So these activity allow them to discover and assess strengths that cannot be challenged in the classroom settings. Okay. So number 6 is improve social interaction. So through physical activity provide ample opportunity for improving social interaction among the children with special needs, and also the social relation are developed during the involvement in physical activities. Then 7 number is better emotional and psychological health. Okay, so physical activity are beneficial for child with special need because the such activities improve emotional and psychological health. Okay, then last one is reduce risk of health complications. Okay, so through physical activity are beneficial for children with special need because these activities reduce or decrease the risk of various health complications like a high blood pressure, diabetes, and also the same time improving adaptive and quality of sleep. Okay, class. So this is the all 8 are advantage of physical activity with children special with special needs. Okay, we also calling a disabled person or divyang. Our number 3 topic is strategy to make physical activities accessible for children with special needs. Okay, so uh, what is the strategy? The strategy is basically planning, and through planning how to access or how to giving the all benefits with disables or special needs children. Okay, so basically children with special needs or with various type of disabilities such as mental disabilities, hearing impairment, speech or language impairment, blindness, autism or poor body mechanics. So also the health impairment have right to develop their ability in democratic society through the process of education. Okay, so there is some following strategies will be taken concept the make physical activities accessible for the children with special needs. So there is some following strategy to follow or doing. So this kind of strategy will be work for uh, for children with special needs or also the disabled persons. So first is medical checkup. So medical checkup, it is essential to have medical checkup for all the children with disabilities or special needs. So because without medical checkup the teacher of physical education cannot come to know about type of disabilities the child is facing. Okay, so if we are really want to take physical activity accessible for children with special needs, we need to understand the type of disabilities of the children. Okay, so through medical checkup we know the child was facing which types of disabilities. So this knowledge will giving helping to physical activities to giving the which type of doing taking this uh, type of activities do or what for beneficial for his development. Okay, then second is physical activity must be based on interest of children. Okay, so physical activity must be based on interest of children means if you planning any kind of physical activities, so this activity basically is a interesting जिसमें बच्चे ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट लें, उनको उसमें इंजॉयमेंट्स हो, इस टाइप्स के बेस पे जो फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज़ प्रोग्राम्स बनाने चाहिए. ओके, सो फिजिकल एक्टिविटी मस्ट बी बेस्ड ऑन इंटरेस्ट. सो just like aptitude, abilities, previous experience, and limitations of child with special needs. So, the teacher of physical education should have deep knowledge of limitation, interest, and aptitude of children's. After that, physical activity can be made accessible for children with special needs more easily. Okay. Then third one is equipment related to physical activity should be according to the need of children's. Okay, so equipment related to physical activity should be according to need of children children of need of children's. So basically, uh, equipments or we calling a playing stuff just like the ball, bat, or any kind of equipment we are using to play. Okay, so this type of basically is according to the uh, disabled persons or disabled child. Means if someone are facing the blindness, or so you are using the बॉल और एनी काइंड ऑफ इक्विपमेंट विच जो उस डिसबिलिटीज के अकॉर्डिंग शूट करे. Then same as taking the shortest of body means uh, basically we calling a like a clown types. Okay, handicap. So in these types of equipments we are using. Okay, so the equipments are also object related of physical activity should be according to the needs of children. So equipments should vary in size, shape, color, and weight. These equipments should be according to the capabilities and level of children. So a child with visual impairment should be use bright color ball. A yarn should be tied to the ball to bring the ball back to children. So various type of equipment must be provided to the children with special needs. Okay, class. So number 4 is specific environment should be provided. So area of physical activities should be limited as a movement capabilities so of children with special needs are limited. So especially in this type of case, children who have autism they must must be provided specific playing area because they may need some time to relax. Light and sound are also vital for making good environment such for children's. Number 5, strategy to make physical activity accessible for children with special needs is a variety of different instructional strategy should be used. So for performing various type of physical activities, a variety of different instructional strategies such as verbal, visual, and peer teaching should be used. Okay, so it can give children the opportunity to start learning on their own and become more independent. So pictorial books are also vital in terms of instructional reading or physical activities. Okay, then 6 is rules should be modified according the needs of children with disabilities. So rule of physical activities should be simple. So but basically we're taking the simple rules, but later on this rule can be modified according to needs of the children's. Okay, we will modify the rules so they can be provide extra attempt on time to perform a physical activity. They can also be given additional resting time before doing the next physical activities. Okay, so basically rule should be modified according to the disabilities or with children's. Okay, then number 7 is children's previous experience must be taken into considerations. Okay, so for making physical activity more accessible for children with special needs, so the concerned teacher of physical education should have comprehensive understanding and also knowledge of children's previous experience about physical activities. So it can be said, so in the last we can say this, it can be said that the above mention basically mentions studies are significant to make physical activity accessible for the children with special needs. Okay, so this type of strategy we can use in with children with special needs or with disabled persons to making any physical activity, any physical activity program. So this kind of strategy we are using to access or accessible for children with special needs. I hope okay class you all understand about the today topics. Okay class, so class stay fit, stay healthy. Thank you class.